You have 10 plants. What happens when you sort them into rows? Tap the buttons to find out. 1 and 10 is a factor pair of 10 because when you multiply them together, you get 10. 2 and 5 is a factor pair of 10. You can't divide 10 plants into 3 equal rows, so 3 is not a factor of 10. 4 is not a factor of 10. You already found this factor pair, so you found them all. That means 1, 2, 5, and 10 are all factors of 10. Let's look at 15 next. Start with 1. Is 1 a factor of 15? You can make one row of 15. Is 2 a factor of 15? Two is not a factor of 15. Is 3 a factor of 15? You can make 3 rows of 5. Is 4 a factor of 15? You can't divide 15 dots into 4 equal rows because 15 is not a multiple of 4. 4 is not a factor of 15. Is 5 a factor of 15? You can divide 15 into 5 rows of 3, but you already have 3 and 5 as a factor pair. You're starting to see repeats, so you found all the factors of 15. How many factors does 15 have? Now look at 12. Start with 1. Is 1 a factor of 12? Find the other factor. 1 and 12 is a factor pair of 12. Check 2 next. Find the other factor. 2 and 6 is a factor pair of 12. Check 3 next. Find the other factor. 3 and 4 is a factor pair of 12. Check 4 next. You already found 4, so you can stop checking. You found all the factors of 12. How many factors does 12 have? Find all the factors of 16. Check 1 first. Find the other factor. 1 and 16 is a factor pair of 16. Check 2 next. Find the other factor. 2 and 8 is a factor pair of 16. Check 3 next. 16 is not a multiple of 3, so 3 is not a factor of 16. Check 4 next. Find the other factor. 4 and 4 is a factor pair of 16. Since 4 times 4 equals 16, you found a repeat and can stop checking for more factors. How many factors does 16 have? Complete the factor pair of 6. 1 times what equals 6?